Now we just make some lines for the level so we can add some proper beat sync. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. Great, I'll be back in 10 minutes. So anyways, I've decided to add just this. It's a bit beat synced, not too great, but it's still working. So I'll be back with a bit more of the layout. "60 Days in Hell challenge. Let's go." Anyway, so I'm back and I have a small layout already going. I'm trying to use heavy use of gravity, but I'm also kind of like there's a lot of spikes. I think I'm going for maybe a hard to harder difficulty on this. So I think I'll have a transition into a ship, maybe. Oh wait, give me a sec. Okay, so we're at like about 4 minutes right now, so I think I'm going to add or not 4 minutes, 4 seconds. Sorry, 4 seconds on the layout so far. So I think I'm just going to like add this and have it. No, I didn't mean to select that. And have it go into here where it will jump, and you'll jump into a ship right here. And for this, I have decided to use Shattered by Mafia Pineapple for this level. So I'll be back once I finish the layout for this segment of the level. On the first day of Nepesta told me he doesn't like anime. On the second day of Nepesta told me my layouts suck. He told me, and Matthew. So anyways, guys, I've finished the layout, so I feel like what we're going to do is we're going to go for Jay Gaming's idea, and what we're going to do is we're going to make a heaven-themed layout, or level, I guess. So let's go on editor layer 1, and let's find a good block. I'll be back once I find what I want to use for the block. Okay, so I've got these two blocks here, and these are going to be like the cores. They're kind of going to be floating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this to group 2. And I'm going to add this to group 3. And whenever you land on the platform, I'm going to do this either with collision or something else. Whenever you're touching the platform, it will swap to this. And what we're doing is we're doing kind of robotic heaven. And then what I'm going to do is I'm also going to have some of these blocks here. Oh wait, no, sorry. I think I grabbed the wrong blocks. I meant like where are they? Oh, I meant like these blocks, like kind of 9 circles-ish. But I'll have them kind of inverted. Anyways, so we'll have that, and we'll kind of do a like technological kind of thing. So I'll kind of be back after. So what? I'll be back after I edit some of the colors and I do all of these platforms. Okay, so I'm back, and this is what I have so far. Currently, we're kind of like we're still going for the heaven theme. I've changed the ground to a bit of a yellowy white, and I've used this ground specifically. I haven't done anything with the ship yet, and I'm going to do something really nice here. Trust me. Probably. Trust me, probably. Don't trust him. Okay, so I'm just setting now like all of these blocks to a yellow. So let's just do that. I have a yellow here on oh wait. I have a yellow here on this too. So now they're all kind of yellow, and I also did some spikes. And then here I also have these, which are like just supports for the most part. And these I'm going to change to a kind of darker yellow that I have also set up. And then I'm going to add, I think I'm going to do a background mask. So I'm going to mask out a part and probably add at least some, I might, I just might. Okay, there. So now we have this, and that's what that looks like. And then we'll add the same thing to all of these slabs here that I've added. These slabs kind of just are meant to be extra. Oh wait, no. These slabs are kind of just meant to be extra supports here that I've added. And yeah, so they're just like white slabs, you know. And we also added some glow to the orbs. Okay, so I've kind of set up like a bit of a. So I've set up like the cube going into the going into this so far. So it goes like so it looks like this. So here, let me just. Can I like move these? And then this is what it looks like so far. Deselect. Anyways, so I'm just going to make a few more changes, and then we'll go on to the proper background. Okay, so I've added a mask to the background of the cube section. And what I'm going to do next is I am going to grab, where is it? I'm going to grab some of these, rotate them, make a ball, copy and paste it. And what we're going to do is we're going to just separate these out a bit by about 1. Okay. Set all of these to be the same color as our background. And put them on B2. Don't fade, don't enter. Put them on B2 and set them to our background color. Then I'll give them each their own individual group. Okay, I haven't used any groups yet. I forgot. So working on another project too. So I just give them each their own original group. Edit group, add, edit group, add, edit group, and add. So we give them each their own individual group, and you'll see what I'm about to do in a minute. But I'll also give them group 6 as a group, and we'll move them to layer, layer 7. Okay, so what I've done is I've added a mask and I've added a mask, and all the mask does is what it's doing is it's just shooting down those balls like every other second with these triggers up here. And basically that's just going to create a neat little effect there, which I'm going to use. And then here in the ship part, I haven't exactly decided what I want to do, but I'm going to do a fade to black. So I'm going to fade this to black. So I'm going to fade this to black, use, in about like 0.2 seconds. It's going to fade. Let's see, what did I use for that? I used ID 4. So, it's going to fade 4 to black. That should do is, yeah, okay, that'll change the tint. I'd kind of like to know what that looks like once the tint's changed. Let's see, grab that, and then we're going to do what we normally do, set to our background color. And, okay, so it's still yellow. Okay. Then just give me a second, I'll be back. Okay, so here we have our, so this is the ship part. So I've added in a bit of basic deco, but I'm going to add in a bit more. That includes some invisible blocks, like what I did with the, some of the spikes. You can't really see it here because of, well, you know, the way it works, but anyways. Going to add some invisible blocks here. And the basic idea is, or like not invisible blocks, but like I'm trying to explain. Give me a sec. Like not that. I'm looking for, guys, like invisible spikes. I mean, in the blocks just to add that little bit of extra flair. So I'll be back once I've done that. Okay, so I've added those to the. I've added the spikes to them. So now what I'm going to do is I'm on layer 8, which I have not used yet. I am going to make another, well, I'm not going to make another mask, but I'm going to utilize the mask again with this. I'm going to make some structures like this. Place them on the outside. Let's see, where's the ship start? Okay, here. I'll place them on the outside like this. And then just have them kind of offset by like 1, like that. Give these all the identifying group of 7. Just so I know what they're doing. Then we're just going to place a move trigger around here, which is just going to lock to the player X for another 10 seconds because I have nothing better to do. And it will target group 7. So now that I've done that, I'm just going, oh wait. Ignore that. Now that I've done that, all I'm going to do is change the color of these back to our background color. So edit object and set this to our background. Now then I have each of these, so I'm going to assign this to the next free, which is 8. I'll assign this one to 9. I'll assign this to 10. And I'll assign this to the object. I'll assign this to 11. Then I'll be back once I've sorted out the triggers for movement. Okay, so I've added after this mask, I've added this to the ship part. So wait, let me just retry that. I need to actually make it to the ship. I've added this effect to the ship part. And I've also added some orange blocks into there, so when it fades off screen, it will just do that. And yeah, that's what I've got so far. I'm just going to quickly touch up the block design, and then I'll turn off the layout, and we'll see how it turned out. Okay, so I added a few pulses up here. You can't really see them because I have that turned off, like right now, just at the moment. But I am going to now select my layout. So just the layout. I don't actually want to select the I don't want to actually select certain parts. Like I don't want to select the orbs, which I probably should have done on a different layer when building, but I mean, it's fine. So I'm just going to take these, do this, just make sure I select them. Edit, or no, not edit object, edit group, go to next free, add to 12. 12 will be our alpha group. Add an alpha trigger at the very beginning. It'll take 12, fade time to 0, boom. Oh wait, one last thing I might have forgotten about. Here on layer 3, I forgot that I added these, so I'm just gonna select these. I also added some blue glow to this layer for certain objects. Mostly just certain spikes. So I grab this. We'll just change it to we'll just change it to 3 because we'll change the detail to 3 and boom. Okay, and that's the first 10 seconds of our level. As you can see, it's 10 seconds. Save and exit. It's the first episode of 60 Days in Hell. Have a great day, and remember, your cat is always watching you. Have a great day. Never be alone, you subscribe!